Buongiorno and welcome to Rome, Italy. We're here for Sette Colli. We've just done our first training session and we're back at the hotel and we've got a little coffee and this is literally over the road from the hotel. It's just there and we come here every time and he only does espresso or cappuccino with milk, without milk, and it's the best coffee. I don't know why it's so good, but it is.
Cheap as well.
Very cheap. I'm here with Mehdi. Shall I turn the camera around on you?
Yeah.
Hi vlog.
Hi vlog.
Here with Mehdi. This is our
third time rooming.
Third time in
say?
a row. And for the past 3 years we've come here for Europeans in 2022, done Sette Colli last year and Sette Colli this year, and we share a room together every time and we always sleep on the same side of the room.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Mehdi said today, oh, can I have the window bed? I was like, why? What's wrong? Do you not like the other? Do you not like the one not near the window? It was just like, it seemed weird to go the other way around.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're excited to get some racing in. Hopefully I'm gonna get tan. That's my side quest for the week. And
You've already got one?
A little bit.
I've got no
I can't really flash it from our 45-minute session this morning.
Mine's from a bottle. You will not see a tan from me.
It doesn't look hot, but it's 38 degrees, 39 degrees. And the UV's 6, so it's cloudy. But it's so humid, like the floor's too warm to walk on. Like, you gotta wear your slides. But we're gonna do a pre-race warm-up with some pace, gonna suit up. Just trying to do some pre-pull right now, because there isn't really a lot of space in the shade. So we kind of have to be in the sun. But it's so hot, I'm so sweaty. We've done our warm-ups, we are suited up. And we are ready to do some pace for our 200 free tomorrow. It's just very hot, so it is too hot. It's a bit of a struggle to get the suits on, but it's on. It's a bit of a squeeze, it's really longer than normal. But we're going to do some lovely pace in this lovely pool. Race day 1, doing some pre-pool in this sweltering heat. We've secured a good prep area thanks to the team. I think they were here at like 6:30 this morning to get the best spot live swim down pool. But we've got 200 free this morning. There's loads of us girls doing it, so it should be a fun race. And looking forward to getting in, getting started, and getting the meet rolling. See you later.
You've got 3 minutes, 6 seconds to do.
It was a very hectic pre-race. They started the event 15 minutes early. I was meant to race at 10:55. I was back in the prep area for 10:45. So there's no footage of the priming because it didn't exist. It was sweating, putting our suits on and running down to the call room. But it was a good race and we swam down and we're practicing our recovery protocol for the summer. So it's ice bath time. And this is Abby's first ever ice bath.
It's going okay so far.
I've got 0.5 and you look tiny. You're like a little baby in the bath. You're a little tiny girl in your little pod. We thought we might be able to fit in together, but it might have been a bit snug. I don't think that would have been the best idea.
Really fast though.
There's only like...
It's all melted. There was more in here before.
How was your race, Abby?
Yeah, it was fine.
We weren't together, we were separated.
Yeah, I just think I don't work well in heat, so I just felt lethargic, like, in it, but
I actually felt alright in the heat.
Yeah.
But because I was the last heat, I had a bit of time to sit in the core room and chill after we'd all ran down.
Yeah, but Freya's made for the sun, I'm just not.
Yeah.
I hate
Your freckles
outdoors
going to
living.
come out. Oh yeah, you got the boots on. This is to protect our toes from the thing, because that's the worst part.
Or even if you move your hands, like, because that's been touching that.
Any movement makes it worse, I think.
But yeah,
Any movement at all.
When we were rushed, we were sat around doing pre-pool for literally like an hour.
Yeah, and then the warm-up pool.
Warm-up, and then they were like, they're on heat 1 and I was in heat 5, so, and I needed this toilet, I can use this toilet at time.
It is time for finals. I have put a vest on because it is so unbelievably hot. Like, I know I'll take it off as soon as I get to the pool and do my pre-pool and just my training suit, but it's like 39 degrees, I want to say. There's like weather warnings, all sorts. So we've gone for the vest, even if it does get my arms out. But I actually don't mind the way I look in these vests. I don't know. It's not as bad as other vests I've worn in the past, so it's okay. Got my bag packed to the brim. I'm not entirely sure what's actually in it. We're gonna head over the road for coffee. Katie and Eddie are already there. Me and Abby are gonna go meet them now because it's almost 4 and we're gonna get the 4:30 bus to the pool because we are racing at 6:30. But I've had a little snack, had my nitrates. I'm gonna have my bicarb over there with my coffee. So yeah, heat felt really good this morning. My plan was just to pace off Siobhan Hall. He was in lane 4 and I was in lane 5. And then I got to 150 and I was like, oh, I'm still with Siobhan. She's not like taking it as hard as I thought she was gonna. Dave thought she was gonna go like 155, 156 in the heat, but she was 158 and so was I. In hindsight, I don't know why she would have gone to 156. I'm not entirely sure why he thought that. But yeah, so cranked up a bit at the end to touch out Siobhan, so I'm second into the final. But hopefully there's more in the tank tonight. I'm really excited. I got a PB here last year, so trying not to get my hopes up, but it would be very nice to get PB and the lead into Paris. Don't know if it'll happen or not. Well, you guys will know maybe by the time this goes out, but yeah, I'll see you there. Oh, I left a kiwi in there and it's got all smashed. Hey, so I've been a bit MIA. I think last I spoke to you was here at the hotel. I'm just on our balcony, lovely view behind me. Was here at the hotel before the 2-3 final. Safe to say my hopes were pretty high. It was a good swim. It was literally the exact same time that I went here last year. I was 1:56.5 here last year and that was a PB at the time. I just went at the same time again. I had just got quite big hopes and I didn't quite hit them. Obviously my dream run into the Olympics would be to PB here and then PB again in Paris, but that's a little bit over optimistic, and I think I realised what I do is I like convince myself. I set a really like optimistic goal. Like, I don't know, well, I've been 4:37 in season quite a lot, so I was like, oh, I want to be 4:36 and like maybe even 4:35, which would be PB plus 1. And then I like convinced myself so much that I can do it, that I'm like in the right frame of mind in the warm up, and like ignoring how tired I felt from racing before, because obviously it's in season, and then I'm like shocked and devastated when I don't swim it. And Dave has to then like bring the big picture back. I just felt like I was quite upset after the race last night. Like I said, I just had quite big hopes and they didn't achieve it. I think we did some practice in the heat around like the back end pace, so I did like 200 smooth, and then I absolutely went for the back 200 on the breast in the freestyle, and was trying to hit my goal back end pace, which I hit. So I went 220 for the back 200, which is the fastest I've ever been. I think that just took more out of me than I expected with the 2-3 as well, because but yeah, I'm gonna have a relaxed morning before my 2 a.m. today, and hopefully can get a bit of a quicker result than last night. I think the in-season racings hit some of us pretty hard. I had a mortifying experience. I was waiting for the presentation, and I was sat on like these chairs while we were waiting, and Charlie was talking to someone from Japan in front of us, and I hadn't seen their race. I just knew what times they'd gone. I didn't watch the race. I didn't know who was in it. And I was like, said to Max, like, oh, like, who's he talking to? Like, what's he saying? And Max was like, oh, I think he's trying to get some kit at, like, I don't know. And I thought he meant, oh, I don't know who that is, but he went, oh, I don't know what they're talking about. Like, I'm guessing he's trying to get some kit. And so then we get up and we start all chatting, and I was like, oh, sorry, like, what's your name? And the boys just looked at me and went, that's Daya Sato. I was like, fuck. I was so embarrassed. He was fine. He wasn't like, do you not know who I am? And I was like so embarrassed. I didn't even realise he was in the race. And then I saw the results. He got a 4:09 and the boys had gone 4:14. So I was like, oh, that's awkward. And then I think I kind of saved it. I was like, if it helps, I thought he was like 19. I thought he was some junior that Charlie knew was like up and coming. I was like, oh, if it helps, I just thought Daya Sato would look a lot older than you do. Like, you look younger than I expected Daya Sato to look, because he's 30. And he was like, yeah. And he like took it as a compliment, but it was mortifying. I was like, yeah. The boys made it worse. They were like, you don't know who that is? I was like, I didn't know what you look like, sorry. It was really short as well, but I guess a lot of Japanese swimmers are. Yeah, so that was my embarrassing encounter for last night. I'm gonna talk to my vlog. We are the last event of the morning and they're running very late. They've just started the 5 heats of the 400 freestyle. Max should be now. I think we're gonna be like 40-45 minutes late. So we're sat bundled up reading our books. To be honest, we probably should have checked before I got in warm up if they were running late or not. But the weather's a bit cooler today, so not the ideal day to be sat around waiting. But we roll, we move, at least it's not raining anymore. And we shall swim a good adapt to achieve. Tell them what you're reading, Max.
It's actually kind of depressing, but I'm quite enjoying it. It's
climate change.
Yeah, it's about climate change and how the world is pretty screwed, but it's fun.
Ah, lovely. I'm on the final book of Akatar. I'm this far in. I only started it yesterday, I think, though, but I've got a long way to go. I'm going to have to put some shifts in. But yeah, here we are. And my mood has brightened with it. I'm a bit less tired and ready to get going for a fast 2 a.m. tonight. This morning was actually pretty good. I knew I was going to have to go for it if I was going to get a good lane for the final. And I haven't really raced too many that often as I've grown up, and especially recently I always race at like Bucks or at trials, so I've like been able to take the heats quite easily. I was a bit like 2:16, 2:17, which is quite slow, but this one was 2:13. It was tough, but I was quite pleased with it. 30 in the morning was really good. Got some bicarb in me ready for tonight, and hopefully I'll be like an 11, 12 move it on a little bit and hopefully make the podium again.
Yeah, probably.
Swim down vibe. Hello vlog.
Oh, hello there.
We are finito.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Abbiamo finito.
This swim down doesn't get much better than that. And I've got Italian Max Litchfield with me.
Ciao, raga.
Ciao, ciao, bella. How was your 200 IM, Maxi?
It was actually good. I was happy with that. Yeah, I went 2 minutes here last year and I was tapered, so.
And what, 2 minutes there?
I was 2 minutes, yeah, exactly the same.
Oh my god, we were both fourth. Classic.
Fourth
I
place.
was like, maybe I'll come third and I can go 3 for 3 on this bronze. Alas, it did not happen.
Oh,
I've just
well.
lost 200 euros.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll get on. Hopefully, we can upgrade the force in the summer. That's the task, eh?
Yeah, maybe not on the 2 medley for me.
Well, probably not for me, I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you're not even doing it and I'm probably not going to make a final. So, with the way it's looking at the moment, bloody hell.
Well, maybe not on that.
212, am I even going to make a semi? Who knows?
212's alright though, no?
No, 212 was good. 212 is very usual in season for me personally. 400 IM rate is so ingrained in me.
Yeah, I think that was the
That's
same.
trying to go faster than 400 pace
yeah.
is so difficult. Like I was 29.0 I think on my 50 fly, which is like tapered
Exactly,
front end
front
400 IM, and that was like so much effort to go 29 point on a 50 fly.
Well, at least
Quite
we know,
embarrassing
At
actually.
least we know we can do 400 M pace whenever we want.
I know.
That's a positive.
That's the positive. We're so ingrained
Exactly,
and
yeah.
ready to swim 400 IM.
We are.
But everyone, this is my favourite pool ever in the world.
I think it is the best.
And I've tried to like get in the vlog so you can see why it's the favourite. But I mean, you just can't beat it. With the trees around, there's hedges around the pool. There's like statues and stuff over there. My fun fact is, I don't know what's in that stadium, but shit's been going down. Is that tennis?
I think there's a concert.
Tennis. And then literally European Athletics Champs was here last week and that's their warm-up track. And then behind that red building is the main track and it's in the original Olympic Stadium. And I also think that the Euros football, I think there's a football stadium. This is like their Olympic Park. There's like a football stadium over there.
The football stadium where Roma playing, or Lazio.
When I was here for European Junior 2021, it was Euro final, England v Italy.
Oh, really?
Okay, might be time to get out. Bye vlog.
Ciao, raga.
You do this, you got the moral high ground on everybody else. Alright.
How's your weekend gone, Nutty?
Yeah, weekend's gone all right. It's always a tough one to come here, about 4 or 5 weeks away from the Olympic Games. Mine have just done a big 3-week anaerobic block, so they're really tired. But we've just finished it this weekend. Go back for a couple of weeks of engine work, and then the taper comes. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it. The Sette Colli meet is one of my favourites.
How do you feel now you're an MBE? Or you're an OBE?
MBE.
MBE.
Yeah, lovely
Did you
lads.
meet the king?
Well, you get an appointment to go down over the next 3 weeks to get your award. But yeah, lovely to get recognised in that. Never thought I would, but I'll take it. MBE, lovely.
British swimming royalty, everybody.
Yes.
Mr. David McNulty.
Thanks very much. All the best, guys.